Welcome everyone, this is the Insights Current Affairs Quiz Analysis of 16 September 2022. Now why exactly this video is made? First, to analyze the quiz, what are the questions and what are the answers. Second is, if there is a question given and then there are like 4 options given to it, then few options are related to the question and few options are not related. So this is exactly how you choose the correct option and incorrect option. So for example, if you don't know anything about question, then how exactly can you guess somewhat? Not in all questions, but in some questions at least you can guess. So I will tell you by starting the quiz. So first question comes, Panthera is the genus of large wild cats that include lion, leopard and jaguar. So these are the 3 statements given. You have to tell you which statement is correct. So you know, first thing, that lion is a wild cat, leopard is a wild cat and jaguar is also a wild cat. Now panthera, this panthera has come into news. Panthera is a kind of, you can say, is a genus of leopard jaguar. And black panther has its full skin black. So because of this news, this question has come. So this option is correct, that Panthera belongs to genus of large wild cats. So first option is correct. Now second is, tiger is the largest of all wild cats. This is also true, because tiger, you see, if you have seen a tiger, then you have seen that it is really a large cat. And if you don't know, then learn this thing today, that tiger is the largest of all wild cats. Third option is that India is the only country having tiger as its national animal. So this thing can confuse you a bit, but at least think of it, that India cannot be the only country having tiger as its national animal. There are other countries as well. Bangladesh is a country, South Korea is a country which has tiger as its national animal. But if you don't know, then I assume that you do not know this, then you can leave this option by your logic, that India cannot be just the only country having tiger as its national animal. So we will choose option number B, which is first and second are correct. Now coming to second question, the stage is all set for translocation of cheetahs from Africa to India. So they are coming from Namibia. It is a country. It has also came in news. So to solve these quiz, first you have to read the newspaper. Then only you can be able to solve these quizzes, because these quiz come from the newspaper. If you are reading newspaper daily, then you can it can be more easier to solve these quiz. Now in this context, which of the following animals cannot be translocated? First is rhino, second is bison, third is wolves, fourth is tiger. Which of the following animals cannot be translocated? So just, if for example you do not know anything about this question, so just think about it. If cheetahs can be translocated from Africa to India, so why not rhinos? Why not bisons? Why not wolves? Why not tigers? Why all these 4 animals cannot be translocated? And we have not read any such laws or rules about such translocation, that you cannot translocate any such animal. This is not a blue whale that is to be translocated. Even I don't think so that there is any rule made for blue whales which are to be not permitted to be translocated. So we see there is option 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then comes the option all the above animals can be translocated. So this is very obvious that you will choose this option. If you don't know this, then learn this today. Now third question comes, cold bed methane is used for. So first you have to know what is cold bed methane. So it is like a gas that is found underground the earth, and it is extracted using drills and other equipments. So obviously a low pressure is made in order to extract this gas, Now what is this used for? So if you don't know anything, for example, then you can assume that second option will have to be correct. This methane is a fuel. It is used as a fuel, so this is used as a compressed natural gas auto fuel. So second option is correct. Now you see every single thing has second option. Now also if you don't know, then you can choose that methane is somewhat related to methanol production also. Then fourth option is correct. So there is an option. So this A and B gets eliminated. Now comes C and D. This exactly has this C, which is steel plants. So if you don't know this, then learn this, that steel plants also use this coal bed methane, and also methane is used as a fertilizer. So there is no use of gas here. I think if you do not know that steel plants use methane, this coal bed methane, then you cannot solve this question. So learn this as all four things: feedstock, fertilizers, compressed natural gas, steel plants, methanol production. All of this use methane as a fuel. So we will choose option number D. Now comes the fourth question. Consider the following statement. First is, sovereign equality means all states are equal under international law in spite of inequalities between them in the areas such as military power, geographical and population size, and economic development. So sovereign, you know that country is not influenced by any foreign powers. So this is sovereign equality. All states are equal. This is true. If this was not true, I don't think there will be any peace in this world. And even if this is true, there is no peace. Russia and Ukraine war is going on. So this definition is true. So first option is correct. All countries are equal. Now second option is, UN Charter does not recognize the principle of sovereign equality but recognizes the doctrine of collective security. So how come this question can be correct? UN Charter has the basic fundamental principle of sovereign equality. This is how this UN Charter has been made. All countries are equal before this United Nations. So this option is itself a wrong option. It recognizes the principle of sovereign equality. It also recognizes the doctrine of collective security. So which of the following statements are correct? We see only first is correct. Second is not correct. Then comes Article 355 of the Constitution imposes which of the following duties on the central government? If you do not know this Article 355, you cannot solve this question. So learn this Article 355 today. Article 355 imposes certain duties on center. Learn this. It is very basic thing you can learn. It imposes two duties on central government. First is to ensure that the state is protected from any external forces. It is a duty, obviously it is a duty of center to protect its state from any external forces. And second is, this second point in this same point is that from external forces as well as internal disturbance also. So first point is protect states from external forces and internal disturbance. Second is to ensure that the government of every state is carried on in accordance with the provision of the Constitution. So make sure that whatever the government is running in the state, it is run according to the provisions that are given in the Constitution, not according to its own autonomy or such thing. So this option first is correct. Now second option, why exactly we can say that second option is correct or incorrect? So we will first read the option. To ensure that the finances of each state stay within the prescribed national limits and assist state in augmenting their fiscal capacity. So just think about it. How can center decide the limit of a state, of finances of a state? So obviously center can assist state in augmenting their fiscal capacity. It helps state. We have seen the center's assistance to the states, but center cannot ensure. And if it could ensure, how can it ensure? Different states have different populations, they have different economy, they have different tax rate, and also they have different revenues. This is very obvious that center cannot ensure that finances of every or each state stay within the prescribed national limit. So this option is incorrect. So which of the following of the above statements are incorrect? Here incorrect has been asked. So incorrect is the second only. We will choose this option. And if you don't know these things, do not worry, just learn them today. Every day can be a learning day. You can learn it today and then remember it for a long time. So we will see the quiz summary. So 5 of the 5 questions are completed, and we see all of the answers were given correctly. So certain questions required logic, certain questions can be guessed, certain questions requires learning and reading of newspaper every day. Now when you come tomorrow for this quiz, make sure that you solve this quiz by yourself before watching this analysis.